to throw here. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cardinals. Their dangerous wide receiver. His second touchdown on the season. And the Cardinals have taken the early lead. Well, that's about as quick of a passing touchdown as you'll ever see right there.
Everyone has a section in their playbook called the quick game. That was a super quick game. Out of the hands of the throw both ways. The offense, they've got to figure out what they're going to do because they haven't scored any points. But if you're the defense, you're feeling...
It's caught at the 10. Touchdown, 49ers. Chris Gibbons with touchdown number 12 on the year. And the 49ers are within an extra point of tying this thing up.
I know these wide receivers are about flash and dash and high-flying plays, but a good number of them played running back at some point in their career, and that's how they finish off a lot of their big plays, run after the catch.
And this
one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him.
It's an 8-yard pickup and leads to a new set of downs.
Some think the team...
Magic they had last time out when they were able to put together a scoring drive, but they're still down here, Charles.
Not the major concern, though, because of what you talked about.
But when this ball's tipped and intercepted, and they will score. It's a pick six for the Cardinals touchdown. Ah, yes, the old tip drill works to perfection there.
Ah, you're bringing back great memories. Used to love that drill. And a lot of times in practice, you work on it, not just one tip, but multiple tips, just in case the ball stays in the air for a while, to have an awareness and the ability to go up and grab it, and then you want to get some blocking support and end up in the opposite end zone.
In that tip drill, what do you yell?
For make them run a lot. But there are a lot of moving parts on a play for an offense when they call that one. Because you got the linemen that have to move. You got the wide receivers have to get out and vacate. You got the running back that's got to make a little fake and then get out into the route. And, of course, the quarterback, he's got to hold in there and know he's probably going to take a big hit before he lofts the screen off to the back. Why didn't he catch it? That's all he needed to do for them to be successful. And we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. They'll run it now out of the gun. Look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway. And he cuts it back right, and he's got a crease. Touchdown, 49ers. A big play there. His 11th touchdown of the year. And the 49ers have now taken the lead. And on that long run, maybe the defense caught napping a little bit.
The concentration level may not have been there. I agree with you on that one because those types of plays, when they result like that, they're almost like big.
They'll look to throw. And he's got it. The try for two is successful, and it pushes the lead up to a field goal. So that effort gives him a 3-point cushion and guarantees that a field goal going forward won't beat them.
Yeah, that's really good strategy because that's all you care about. Not getting beat at this stage, at least give your team a fighting chance.
And find a soft spot in that zone coverage.
And that's where it gets difficult for a defender, Brandon. You go to your spots on the field that you have to cover, and when the offense finds an area that you're not in, coverage is so good, no matter what you're doing on offense, you just can't shake anyone free. They try their best to find someone open, but they took away every passing alley, every angle, and shut the play down.
The screen good for 6, but it's not enough as it leads to a 4th down.
They dialed up the screen pass on 3rd down, and for a second, it looked like it was all going to come together, and they had a chance to pick up a 1st down, but the defense got there and finished it off. If that's the type of pressure he can get in the entire game, then his pass defense is going to be excellent. You're dropping 8. Where are you going to go with the football?
And he's got his man on the comebacker. It's a gain of 21 that time. And the 49ers are going to get a first.
Partner, this is one of the best routes anyone can have in their offensive playbook. Tough to defend because you think it's a go route, but when you don't have to drop the shoulder or create or get through contact.
And he hauls it in the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco. Their big tight end, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Niners take advantage of field position on the turnover to cash this one in. And he's a reliable target. He's more than that, though. Hey, look, I'm not going to say he's the best tight end in the league, but he's solid.
Yeah, because he's able to block, and that's almost a lost art for a number of the tight ends in the league now.
They'll set up a throw. Surveying the field. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. And now following that sack, looks like we've got an injured man down there on the field. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside. And now a first chance for the backup here to throw. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. 18 yards there, and it'll be a first and goal.
Looked like the screen pass was taken away there, and that was a nice job of improvising, but it's not normal. Usually when the screen pass is taken away, you're talking just throw the ball at the ground.
There's people here that I just met, but we're acting like we go back. It's 3 a.m., but we ain't done yet.
Against the Oilers, who come in at 5-6. On the call here tonight, let's send it out to our guys in the booth. That's Brandon Guyton and Charles Davis.
We're about 40 miles south of Candlestick Point as we welcome you inside Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. Tonight, we've got a great Sunday night matchup between the Houston Oilers and the San Francisco 49ers. Hi again, everyone. Brandon Guyton alongside Charles Davis. And, Charles, you take a look at these 49ers as they enter play here. They come in playing pretty good football. Winners of 4 of their last 6 games. On the other side of the field for our visitors here, they too were winners last time out, so something's got to get. And they'll go with a ground attack here. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. They'll get 23 yards there. And it'll be first down 49ers.
Good, strong, explosive run that started inside, which means you've got to control those defensive linemen, the defensive tackles, the nose guards. Those guys have to be controlled. How about the offensive line, the job they just did?
Yeah, key that A-gap usually on those runs, right?
That's where it all starts because everyone wants to kind of control that area. It disrupts things from the defensive side. No time to look downfield and set himself to throw the ball. And as he tried to do that, he was hit and it forced an incompletion.
And this is caught inside the 5. Touchdown, 49ers. Their dangerous wide receiver. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Niners are able to cash in for 6. Well, you know he can be explosive, and he's ultra-explosive there on the fly route.
And you know how many times we've talked to coaches and we've had quoted back to us, well, you know something? When you
before we get to halftime. He'll look to throw. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Normally, he's pretty reliable. Usually catches what's thrown to him. On that play, he simply dropped it.
2 to the right. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. A great effort there with a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. And the 49ers add 6 to their lead. Getting your back involved, what's the importance there in the passing game?
Well, oftentimes you can create mismatches because who's going to cover him? And you get him into space, which is where he likes to operate with the ball in his hands. Oftentimes makes people...
They'll look to throw here. And he fires one that's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Facing this fourth-quarter deficit, felt like they had to throw the ball, and on the other side, they were ready.
No doubt about it. They're playing situational football. They look at the clock. They know the lead that they have, and all they're doing is playing pass on every down.
Playing the pass, picking it off, and now big time in the driver's seat. And looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Back to throw. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. A great read, and it's picked off. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Obviously disappointing, but you had to go for broke here, down 2 scores. So that forced you to make some throws you definitely wouldn't want to make. But I think this interception is going to pretty much write an end to this one.
Here comes. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. Now we've got whistles and a timeout here. Yeah, it looks like we've got a 49er that's down on the field. We'll check on his status when we get back. What third down brings here for the offense. Detroit! Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. He rifles one that's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. Safe play right there. No, he's had trouble with the interceptions in this game there. Hits his guy out in the flat.
Hey, so many times we hear,
there he goes left side. Past the 20. Touchdown, 49ers. Chris Gibbons with a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. And the 49ers have now taken the lead. Good pass, clean catch, and a house call there on the fly route.
and not that much room to operate. So that tells you about his acceleration. We always talk about being able to go from 0 to 60 real fast. It took him less time than that to get the top speed and complete that play. Dunk to a different level, doesn't it?
It does, and the defense was right there, kind of played into their hands. This is taken at about the 14. He had one man to beat. It takes a touchdown-saving tackle to bring him down. And this offense, they're going to have excellent field position. They take over with a 1st and 10 on the short side of the field.
As he knows he's going to the briar patch, as I like to call it, right? He's trying to work his way.
And he hauls it in the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco. Their dangerous wide receiver. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the 49ers add on to their lead. And, partner, they found a gap there on the post pattern, and it was in the middle third of the field.
And that's really difficult to do because ordinarily the safety, they had to talk about it. The entire first half, they struggled to contain him. And here he is coming out in the second half and establishing this.
This is caught inside the 15. That goes for a gain of 31.
If you're a receiver, you should love running corner routes because defenders are taught, above all, take care of the middle of the field. Don't get beat in that area. So if you're running to the corner, you're usually running away from a defender. You have leverage against him. And if the ball's well placed, as that one was, best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you just swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to.
Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. A gain of 35 that time. And the 49ers are set up now with a 1st and goal.
That was good coverage, but it was an even better catch. Great job by both of them, but only one of them ultimately was the winner coming down with.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. And it's complete. In the end zone, touchdown 49ers. Their big-bodied receiver, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the 49ers add 6 to their lead. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And he hauls it in the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco. Chris Gibbons with his 14th touchdown of the year, 2nd of the game. And the 49ers add on to their lead. They were still throwing with a comfortable lead here late, and now that lead even more comfortable.
And your first thought is there bad blood that went into this one ahead of time? Well, before we get out of here, and that was the message to the team.
Just something to build on.
Just something to build on, get it done, and maybe we can look at that and say, we'll get better as we go forward. Looked like they had an opportunity for a big play across the middle, but he didn't have the concentration or the focus necessary and dropped it before he could haul it in. To the tight end, and look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up, A lot of guys.
And he fires one that's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off.
Pass.
A 1-2 combination. Looked pretty good.
How about that? Let's see if they can continue to take that kind of a punch, though.
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Giants. A big play there. His 6th touchdown of the season. And the Giants are going to take a first quarter lead. And nothing too crazy there. A quick slant, and then he just had a seam. He found a seam.
And when you hit it on the run like that, and I mean the pass right to the receiver who's already in motion and moving, sometimes he just takes it and runs away from everyone else.
And
the football is going to be conscious that it's probably going to be contested, and often physically. Sometimes that leads to drops.
Trying to lay one up deep. And this throw will be intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line. Now a play fake here on first down. He rifles one that's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
And San Francisco. They'll look to throw again. And he will find his man on the end route. Complete. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. Their big tight end. His 6th touchdown of the season. And the 49ers are within an extra point of tying this thing up. Boy, it's nice to have that big, reliable target you can go to.
Each and every time. A lot of people see that.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Throwing right, and that's complete. And he's brought down, but not before getting across midfield to the 40.
About it, and in today's NFL, where we're used to a bit more scoring, this feels almost like a well-pitched game in baseball on both sides, where the tension continues to build. Who's going to make the big play? And fit's the exact right word. Over the middle, there's almost always traffic, so anytime you're a receiver in that area, you're not just focused on catching the football. You're wondering where the collision's going to come from, right? Because there's almost always someone there.
They'll look to throw here. And he's got it. Touchdown, Giants. Their dangerous wide receiver. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Giants are an extra point away from tying up this football game. On those slants, everything happens so quickly. What makes it work?
The timing between the passer and the receiver. In this case, a slant route ordinarily it gives the quarterback a really nice sight line to his receiver, and almost on a direct shot, able to throw the ball into the middle of the field and have a great chance of success as they did on that play.
Caught by Chris Gibbons. Give him 30 yards there.
Remember how much we enjoyed watching him last week?
It's the same thing this week. Look at those numbers.
I'd hate to be a defender right now because no matter what they're throwing at him in terms of coverages, he's finding.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. A great play there. His 14th touchdown now on the year. And the 49ers have moved down in front.
In as many coaches' meetings as we sit in, we hear the word finish all the time, don't we? And on that play, the back actually finished getting into the end zone. Well, the beauty of screen passes is they take a little time to develop, and they can often hit big. But sometimes they take too long to develop, and sometimes you get sacked.
Yeah, what's perfectly called for a defense to attack a screen?
Typically a...
They go play action here on first down. Being chased out left. Looking left side, he's got it, complete. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. Now we've got whistles and a timeout here. Yeah, it looks like we've got a 49er that's down on the field. Not something you want to see in Week 16 or any week, really. And now a first chance for the backup here to throw. Buying time to his left. Now he'll let it go. And this will be caught at the 30. Now hang on here. Timeout called by the defense. It'll be their third and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside. They'll run it now out of the gun. Room here to run. And a cutback right sideline. 19 yards on the pickup there, and now they'll have it first. They come out here in the eye. And they still need 10 yards here to find pay dirt. It's 2nd and goal from the 10. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. A great effort there with touchdown number 15 on the year and 2nd of the game. And the 49ers have moved down in front.
And there's the go-ahead touchdown, and so likely will kick an extra point. But to me, I'm
He's back to throw. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he will finally be taken down, but they'll look to throw. Oh, no, he lost the football. And now there's a scoop. The big fella. 30. 20. And they will finally get him, but not until he's all the way down inside the 15-yard line. And they were hoping to get down there, get the score, and get this thing into overtime. How deflating.
Absolutely. I mean, let's face it, heartbreaking. They had an opportunity, had a chance, and probably were feeling pretty good about what was going on, and that was taken away from them by their own mistake.
Yep, the opportunity squashed. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. He's got his man on the crossing route. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. Catch.
And not only do you get the pitch and catch, Brandon, but you're able to keep the receiver moving when you hit him with the drag route.
He's going to wind up and air it out. A fight for the football, and it's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Well, your first drive of the first quarter, you get it down there, trying to fire it in the end zone, and big-time deflation on that play.
No doubt about it. They're moving and grooving and getting into position, and this is not the ending that they saw on this drive, is it? They had things going their way. Make the play for him, and he did.
Now back to throw. And he hauls it in the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco. Chris Gibbons, touchdown number 15 of the year. And the Niners are able to cash in for 6. Oh, such great concentration. They're going right up against the side of the end zone, but able to get the feet in bounds.
There are so many things that go into that catch, and you just mentioned the concentration, being able to catch the football, get your...
They'll look to throw again. He's got time. Going to throw right side here, complete. They give him 13 yards there.
Off on a play. We just saw a great example of a really good run stop by a guy playing the defensive tackle position.
That's taken on the 25. He can't bring him down.
The weight room does work.
Might have been one man away from 6 points. As it stands, it's a huge return. And the offense will come back onto the field for the 1st and 10. The 49er out of the gun. They'll look to throw. That's caught at the 1. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Chris Gibbons, his 2nd TD of the game and 16th on the season. And the 49ers add 6 to their lead.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors, but that's his 2nd touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be...
Green 39! Green 30!
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Looking right sideline, that's complete. A gain of 26 on the 3rd down conversion. So he makes the grab and the chains move forward.
Nice job by the offensive line, giving them time to complete that 1st down pass.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Toward the sideline, and he will have the first down as he was able to keep the feet in bounds.
The catches and the volume that we've seen in this game. Wouldn't you keep him busy as well?
And he fires one that's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line.
Partner, we always talk about possessions being at a premium in these games, and now in this situation, throwing an interception here when you have to claw your way back in, that one's going to hurt, and in a big way.
And Sanford
Down. That's a winning type of a run. That just sets things up for them moving forward as they begin the drive.
A hit as he throws there, incomplete. Now we've got whistles and a timeout here. Yeah, it looks like we've got a 49er that's down on the field. And in Week 17, let's hope this won't affect him for the playoffs. We'll step aside. With a lead, first down, fourth quarter, getting 8 yards. You love that.
They will take it, and you have to ask the defensive guys, why did you give it? I mean, you know the situation. You're down, have to stop them, have to get the football back, but 8 yards on first down puts them back on their heels. We know all the receivers go through those tiptoe drills, right, trying to get their feet down inbounds. Try and guard the 35-yard line actively because they think the way kickers are nowadays, about a 52-yard field goal, they're kind of giving up points. But you get even deeper into territory, you get into the red zone.
They search for a consolation score. Again, he'll drop to throw. He rifles one that's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And they get the football. They'll set up shop at their own 49-yard line.
Well, you're trailing. It's the fourth quarter, and you've got to throw the football. But the defense knows this, too. So they're just going to sit back, bring in an extra defensive back or two, the old nickel or dime strategy, Brandon, and wait for you to put that bad boy up for grabs. And this one winds up being intercepted.
The San Francisco
in bunches. Well, it may not be a bunch here, but that is the third sack of the game for them.
in around the sack 3 or 4, I would think it starts to get in the corner. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Throwing back, and now look at him go. A great read, and it's picked off. And it's a terrific return here as he's going to have him set up with a first and goal right at about the 6-yard line. So the first interception of his career under center, and you knew it was going to happen sooner or later.
It has to. And I know he feels like the world is just tumbling down at this moment, but there's got to be some veteran somewhere, some mentor that's going to tell him, hang in there, my man. Plenty more to come. Keep firing.